It's Munamai here, and we are going to do a bit of a fragrance haul today. I purchased recently in like the last month, last week, and like 2 weeks before that I purchased another two, but these I have been loving. It's currently winter in Australia, and I just want to smell like a baked good, but sweet, but cozy and comfy. You know, I like giving soft hugs, and I just want when people smell me to feel the softness. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is a soft life babe. And I've been told a few times that people remember my smell. You like that? You like how I smell? Yeah. They're actually Arabian fragrances. Most of them are dupes for something else, but these I have been obsessed with. Like, this is probably one of my best Arabian perfume like purchases. Okay, first we're gonna start with the perfumes that I first got. Just by the bottle and the color of the actual fragrance, you know exactly what this is meant to be. This is a dupe for Kayali Vanilla 28. It's called Vanilla by Alicia from Fragrance World. 10 out of 10. I've had the original Vanilla 28, and then I've had another dupe from like Palermo Perfumes. Basically, it's actually identical. Now that it's sat, when I first got it, it was pretty much identical, but now that it's sat for a few weeks, as you can see, I'm already halfway through it. It's been 3 weeks. I already need to buy the backup bottle. But this perfume, 10 out of 10. If you love Vanilla 28, just buy this. And this was $55 Australian. And it lasts as well. It lasts. Top notes of vanilla, orchid, and jasmine. Middle notes of brown sugar, tonka bean. Base notes of amber, patchouli, amberwood, and musk. I don't really get the musk. Oh, on the dry down, yes. But when I first spray, I just get the amber, the sugar, the vanilla, a little bit of the jasmine and tonka. But it's just so good. This is a patchouli done very well. Like Kayali ate up with this signature, like with that scent profile. 8 did. Next, we're gonna go with another perfume that I purchased with that Kayali was this Mawaj Cognac Blaze by Paris Corner. From the bottle, I think we already know who she's trying to be. She's trying to be Angel Shade by Killian. I have a Killian fragrance, which is Love Don't Be Shy, Rihanna's alleged previous signature scent. And honestly, now that I've had it for a couple of years now. Actually, let me start by saying that I've had it for a couple of years now, but there's so many dupes of it. Like, I smelled one last week that was pretty much dead on, and I was like, wow. Here I have this $300 something bottle, but I could have it for a fraction of the price. But anyways, nonetheless, this is Killian's Angel Share dupe, and it's Cognac Blaze by Paris Corner. It's so good. It is delicious. It's like sweet, it's a little bit spicy. Let's look up the notes. I think there's a rum note in here. The top notes of coffee, Davana, mandarin. The coffee you get, it like gives this like rounded feel to it, and then like rounded and warm. And then myrrh, sandalwood, black pepper. The black pepper gives that spiciness that I'm talking about. Then the base notes, we've got vanilla, tonka, and musk. You get the musk, you get the tonka, you get the vanilla, especially when it dries down. Especially like today's a rainy day, and this is just delicious. Next, one of my, like, I should preface by saying, one of my favorite perfumes now of all time is MFK Gentle Fluidity Gold. My bottle is almost, I have the original, my bottle is almost finishing, and I was just crying because when I first got it, I got it as a gift. It was like $200 and something. Now heading towards the end of it, I decided, oh, you know what, I'll replace it. Ciao. I looked at the price. It's now $300 something. Let me actually look it up, because I said 300 what? 300 what? Guys, I was in disbelief because Yabona perfume bottle for $300. But anyways, I was in that Arabian shop, and I said Gentle Gold. I was like, first I saw the bottle and I was like, that bottle looks so familiar. Why? And then I saw Gentle Gold. I said, could it be? Could it be? I picked it up. It was even towards like the end of us being in the store anyway. Like I hadn't even seen it. The first time I went to this place, this was actually, these are the perfumes that I bought like 2 weeks ago. So when I first went and when I got the vanilla and the cognac glaze, I didn't see this in the store. But when I went again with my other sister, I spotted this bottle. And I said, that looks a bit familiar. And I sprayed it. I said, I'm taking you home with me because now you're gonna, and it's been 2 weeks. I've already worn that much of it. It's so good. It's like a dead on dupe. Like, guys, I think this is Fragrance World as well. Yeah, this is Fragrance World. And honestly, if I was Maison Francis Kirk de Jean, I would be mad. Like, obviously, when you first spray it, it has that alcohol smell. You just have to let that dry out. But even when you spray it, it's like, I think that oil content is actually pretty high in this. Also, the spray is a little violet, I'm not gonna lie. But she's like a dead on replica of the original. Obviously, when it dries down, it doesn't have that deepness that the original one has. But literally, this is a solution. I just layer them. I just layer them. Such good layering combo, and a fraction of the price. If you guys, I think I got this for $45. Like, I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad. Juniper berries in the top notes. The middle notes, nutmeg, coriander, and base notes is vanilla, amberwood, and musk. It's such a dead on, because once it dries down, you get more of the amberwood, musk, and vanilla. And then you just periodically get like the nutmeg and coriander. Next, Casablanca. The girlies I spoke about this and knew about it from like 2 years ago. I've been seeing this, but I can never get it here, like in Australia. It's so hard to get. And when I went to the store, as soon as I saw it, I said, let me smell you. Like, I know you're probably coming home with me, but let me just smell you to make sure that the girls weren't lying. The girls were not lying. They were absolutely not lying when it came to this one. Atomizer is nice. The bottle is sleek. It's cute. This is a little cheap, but it doesn't even matter. When I first got it, it was a little bit more fresh. Now that it's been sitting for like only 2 weeks, but like, again, it's so good. Like, I'm starting to smell with that caramel, the apple. Obviously, you first get the apple. The apple is like the first thing you get when you first spray the perfume. Let's also look up these notes. Described as a fruity, caramel, woody, amber, and sweet. Very sweet, very musky. So when I first sprayed it, I initially get the grape and the apple. And then as it dries, this one really takes you on a journey, I'm not gonna lie. Because when I first sprayed it, I was like, I don't know if I quite like this. There's a bit of a shampoo-y taste, a shampoo-y smell to it when you first spray it. And I think that's the apple and the grapes. But then once it starts to dry, you start to get the iris, the white wood, the caramel, the amber, the suede. And there's like a bit of a green note in there, which I think is the Peru balsam. And maybe the patchouli mixed together. So it has top notes, apple, grapes, then middle notes, white wood, patchouli, and iris. And then base notes is caramel, amber, suede, musk, and Peru balsam. Absolutely beautiful fragrance. I can't wait to wear this out. I think I might take myself out like on a date, because guys, if you guys heard, if you only heard about the things I've been going through in the past month, yeah, it's only been a month. I can't. And then last but not least, and definitely probably my favorite. Oh, actually it's hard. No, I think this is my favorite. Yeah, I think this is my favorite right now. Yeah. Is dun 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 Maison Asra Soiree. Guys, this perfume has my heart. Yo, she's good, ne? She's so good. This one, I'll give you a description of like how I would wear it, right? Let's look up the notes and talk about it first, and then I'll tell you what she gives. If I start with the outfit and stuff, then I will never get to the notes. Maison Asra Soiree is a sweet vanilla caramel powdery fruity scent. She is absolutely gorgeous. She's sexy, she's decadent, she's a vibe. In her, we have in the top notes vanilla, toffee, praline, apple, plum. Middle notes white flowers, ylang-ylang, heliotrope, lavender. Base notes vanilla again, caramel, ambergris, and woody notes. Apparently this is meant to be duping Billie Eilish. I've never had that perfume, but my sister has had Nebraska and I loved that perfume, but it was just something missing a little bit for me in that one, that I just never committed to buying it. This one is Nebraska plus more. This is Nebraska. I think maybe it's like red berries in Nebraska that was not quite pushing the sweetness and the decadence, the sexiness that I was looking for. This one, oh, she delivers. So when you first spray it, it just smells absolutely decadent. Okay, you get the toffee and the praline, not really the apple. I think maybe the plum and vanilla. And then as it sits for a bit, you start to get the ylang-ylang and white flowers. And I think you can also smell the vanilla, but the lavender. But it like just rounds it off very nice. It makes it a little bit less edible, but in a good way, because then it makes it more sophisticated. It makes the actual smell more sophisticated, instead of just walking around smell like chocolate and pralines. Because and then there, I want to be a snack, but I don't want to have now ends are following me too, because they think I'm sugar, they think I'm chocolate. No, please, beg. But then you get the ambergris, which like I think the ambergris gives it like a spicy woody tone of some sort. So onto like what the vibe like that I'm seeing with this scent, right? An LBD, stockings, yeah, either a pointed heel or some boots depending on the weather. I like long leather trench coat. Hair is probably like in some kind of updo with like a bang, yeah, red lip, full look. Or you can do like a, maybe not quite this look, maybe something a bit more like nudie of a gloss. Make a full face beat, gold jewelry. Now if you're really extra, you pop on some gloves and then you put your braces over the top. Oh! And then you put that on. You mix it, these three right here, you wear them together. Oh, and then you put this in a decant to just top up while you're out. The streets will be scared of you. Usually you're scared. I'm scared of the streets, but the streets with this combo and that outfit, the streets will be scared of me. That is my fragrance haul, and I love these fragrances so much. And I just can't wait to just go out and be out on the town when I'm not tired, because I'm a low iron babe. But whenever I have energy to be outside, prepare to be sick of me. When I get my energy up and my energy right, those are my fragrances that I have been absolutely obsessed with. And also I have a BTK dupe that I just love. It is Antique by Niche Emirati. I hate the bottle. It's sophisticated and it's heavy, but it's also a weapon, because this bottle is so heavy. But this is a Chanel Gris, BDK Chanel Gris dupe. I've never smelled the BDK, but these other fragrances that I follow, Paula Perfumes. I think her name's Paula. I know her name's only Paula, but I forgot the name. I trust her with my life. She says this is like an exact dupe, if not better than the original, and I believe her, because it's like a chai cardamom, like it's so spicy and just warm and milky. Has like a black tea, you know, let's look up the notes. Dreaming about, did you hear that? That's how heavy the lid is. Dreaming about mixing this with soiree, and today's the day. So good. My friend came to my house a few weeks ago. She smelled it and she said, whoa, you gonna choke somebody. And I said, that's exactly what I want to do. But it smells so good to me. Like, it makes you smell like a chai latte walking around. I actually got that for free as well, guys. Like, I did make a pretty large order on Private Blends, and I got that for free, and I did choose it. I've always been fascinated by the BDK Cream Chanel, and she has more than delivered. I've been wearing her out all winter. Her notes, top notes: fig, black tea, cardamom, milk, coconut. What did I tell you? Chai latte. And then in the middle notes you have iris, vetiver, jasmine. Then base notes: sandalwood, tonka bean, amber, musk, caramel. You know how I said the three combined? Just these two, actually, with that perfume. Just these two. Oh, I'm gonna be a problem. I'm kidding, guys. I'm a type of girl. But wow. Like, it smells like the inside of a cardamom. Like, the cardamom note is very strong. So if you don't like that, don't even bother. Don't even bother. If you don't like it to be, it does practically smell like a natural chai latte, but because of just like the other notes, like coconut, the milk, it smells absolutely divine to my nose. That is all, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know which of these you would want to purchase, and let me know of any other perfumes I can try, because actually I have a whole list. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna cap. I have a whole list of perfumes that I want to try, but my wallet is saying no. Especially right now, my wallet is like, we've had enough, please, I beg. But yeah, that's it for me today, guys. These are my favorite fragrances at the moment. I'm probably gonna be wearing Casablanca and Soiree and Gentle Gold. The only two that I probably won't wear as like the months start to get warmer is probably Cognac Blaze and Antique, because that would suffocate me in summer. I live in Australia and that would absolutely suffocate me.